just gotta keep on giving you guys getting close to starting out my 4th year on YouTube. So
here we go. Here's the first question.
okay, first question. What was the proper nickname for NFL prognosticator Jimmy Snyder? The Greek, the Roman, the Swami, the Oscar. Jimmy the Greek Snyder.
You think answer A will put you in the end zone, huh? And you're right. You got a good start going. Of course, that one was a gimme. Let's see the $200 question.
Okay, 200 quid now. Damn it. They get through the bridge system. What's the name of the MLB Spring Training League that takes place in Arizona? Cactus League, Sand Circuit, Dune Diamonds, Big One. That'd be the Cactus League.
You feel confident that answer A isn't an air ball?
It's not an air ball reach. I've caught it, slam dunked it,
right.
so.
Okay, that's pretty good. You're up to $200. Let's see if you can make it 300 with this
Okay,
next
300.
question.
According to the old sports quiz today, a tie is like kissing your mother, teammate, sister. What's good? A tie is like kissing your sister. The dig was back virtually back in the 50s, actually, I believe.
And you're right. Very good. That's 3 questions and $300. Now let's see if you can make that $500.
Okay, 500 now. On the rules, the defensive team cannot score a touchdown on which of these plays? Kickoff, extra point, punt, interception. That'd be extra point, although now on the modern rules, they can actually score a defensive 2-point conversion on a blocked extra point.
And you're right. Well, that's $500. If you can get this next question right, you'll hit the first safe haven for $1,000. Here we go.
Okay, fourth down. What that say, the Olympic beer champion was also known for her unique clothing on her track. Evelyn Ashford, Florence Griffith Joyner, Jackie Joyner Kesse, Gildaris. That'd be Flojo.
So you're pretty sure
That was also where she set the world record actually during the trials, actually. And yeah, Florence Griffith Joyner and Jackie Joyner are kind of, I believe her cousin, not mistaken, actually.
Well, you hit the $1,000 level. This is the first safe haven, and you can't lose the money you've won up to now. No risk here, just a straight shot at
$2,000
now.
What's the minimum age requirement for a golfer to play on the senior PGA Tour? 45, 50, 55, 60. That'd be 50. And the name actually did change. It was, I believe by the gig it was still the PGA Champions Tour, which is still, I believe, named to stay, actually.
Hey, you're giving this game 110%. I'm proud of you. For $4,000. Here it is.
Okay, for 4,000 now. In 1997, Violet Palmer and Dee Kantner were the first female referees hired by what pro sports league? National Hockey League, National Basketball Association, National Football League, Major League Baseball. That'd be the NBA. They were the first female referees hired. And I think I phrased up they didn't last that long as referees. I think they were only lasted a single year before the sexual aspects of probably kicked in and they resigned actually. So.
Boy, you're definitely on a roll here. You're hot. 7 questions down, 8 to go. Here's your next one for $8,000.
Yep. Okay, 8,000. What professional tennis player is nicknamed the Barcelona Bumblebee? Miguel Fernandez, Pancho Gonzalez, Gabriela Sabatini, Yolanda Sanchez Vicario. That'd be Yolanda Sanchez Vicario. Yeah.
Answer D
That's
looks
right. I
like
think
a
the
goal.
others, I think 2 of them are from Puerto Rico, and 1 of them I think is from
You
Spain
got
as
it.
well, but not from the same Spain.
$8,000 and you're doing just great. Take a look now at your next question. It's worth $16,000.
It's 16 down. Let's head to the NHL's Quebec Nordiques attempt to trade Eric Lunas to what 2 teams at the same time? Flyers and Islanders, Rangers and Avalanche, Rangers and Flyers, Islanders, Rangers. That'd be Rangers and Flyers they tried to trade too, and it was
Answer
at
C
the
looks like
penalty
the
that's
best
ruled
choice
that the
to you.
Flyers made the trade first instead of Rangers,
You're
and
right. You're right.
and goes with the Flyers actually. They actually kind of saved Rangers from having to lose the '94 Stanley Cup final that year.
You're just one question away from an important safe haven. We'll see now if you've
They've got a game 32 down now. Which the fog has never been in the American Professional Soccer League? Major Indoor, National Professional, North American, National Outdoor. To be National Outdoor Soccer League.
You gotta opt
Yeah,
for
NASL and
answer D.
MSL are kind of the same panache because the MISL kind of succeeded the
You're
NASL when
absolutely right.
NASL went bust. And the MPSL, I think, was in the 90s, I think, just before MLS kickstarted it. So,
$32,000 is yours, all yours. And you've reached the second safe haven. You can't walk away with less than $32,000 no matter how badly you do for the rest of the game. So let's get back to it. Come on. For $64,000. Here it comes.
it's 64,000. 1948, Selchuk Page made his only MLB World Series appearance pitching for what franchise? Philadelphia Athletics, St. Louis Browns, Cleveland Indians, Chicago White Sox. That was the Indians made his first appearance that year. Yeah, actually, Page got a World Series ring that year, actually.
You're
So,
confident you will not crash and burn with answer
confident
C.
Page pitched for the Indians. He was 42 when he debuted, actually. So,
That's right.
after a long career in the Negro Leagues, Page pitched 2 innings before the World Series, and as a board, the Indians ended up winning in 6 games over the Boston Braves, actually.
$64,000 and rising. Now check out this next question. It's worth $125,000.
Okay, 125. Which team's players was not a member of the Miami Dolphins' no-name defense? Safety Gondason, linebacker Manny Fernandez, center Jim Langer, defensive lineman Vanden Hudde. That'd be Jim
Would you like to
Langer.
make that your final answer? So, answer C looks like a knockout. And you're right.
Jim Langer was a Hall of Fame center for this great Dolphins team.
You're inching closer and closer to the finish line for $250,000. Here we go.
Okay, 250. Which of these African Americans was never a regular manager of a Major League Baseball team? Frank Robinson, Larry Doby, Willie Stargell, Don Bailey. That'd be Stargell. Yeah, Robinson was manager of the Indians, I believe. I think Doby was actually the person who Dom Kessinger replaced as player manager of the White Sox. Don Bailey, of course, managed the Rockies before this game came out.
You're absolutely right.
Stargell's been a coach of Pittsburgh lineup, but never a manager. It says a lot when you've got both Jim Leyritz and Bobby Cox as managers back then.
Well, you've definitely got game. That last question put your winnings at $250,000. Hey, but don't stop now. Here's your chance to double your money with the $500,000 question.
$500,000. What world record-setting Olympic swimmer was known as Madame Butterfly? Janet Evans, Mariette Meager, Amy Van Dyken, Shirley Babbitt. That'd be Mariette Meager.
Would you like to make that your final answer? You've decided to put
This is
your
like one of
money
the rare
on answer
questions
B.
I've never seen that often when I play this game, so...
You are so right.
Baker held the world record for a 200 butterfly for a couple of 8 years. Wasn't until Susie O'Neal in 2000 that the record was actually better. She also held the 100-meter record at the same time. So,
well, you played a great game up to
that's
this
just what I
point,
think I'm gonna
but if you want to go
say.
the distance, you've still got
Tex
to answer
Cobb,
this
which should
one
be
last
Howard
question.
Cosell.
It's only worth $1 million. Can you do it?
Let's see, can I come? Must have our picture could be Tex Cobb with this one. So, I was told to Dallas, which of these schools has never produced back-to-back Heisman Trophy winners? Yale, Ohio State, Notre Dame. That'd be Notre Dame.
Go ahead and make that your final
And Yale did it the second and the third year of Heisman, 36-37. Army did with Mr. Outside, Mr. Inside in 45-46. And Ohio State famously with Archie Griffin in 74 and 75. This was actually my fourth ever draw covered game, actually.
You are so right.
Fight Gosh have had numerous Heisman winners, but never back-to-back. I think the closest I ever came to it was when Doak Walker interrupted when he won the Heisman that year from Southern Methodist. So, get some forces so you can yell at celebrities. Again, 25-year-old memos. Chalking at 36 and my second for today, actually, believe it or not. So, I think a double's good to start to get my mojo back in this game. So, I think a double's good.
Virtual season tickets at any virtual sports stadium in America. Here's a word of advice, though. Stay away from those virtual hot dogs. Eat one and you could get virtually ill and hungry again in 10 minutes.
That being said, thanks for watching.